Hello everybody, my name is Zach, aka the Weather Gamer, bringing you a announcement video, basically, is what I'm bringing you here. So, guess what's back? It's been a while, but it's back. WWC, the Weather World Cup, or World Weather Cup. I interchange what I call it, Weather World Cup, World Weather Cup, yada yada yada. It's WWC. It's my league. It's the league I run. It's the league that you guys saw last season. Or last year. We ended in November. I think Spare Ample was our champion. I had like a rain ice team, rain hail team, a sleet team. That's what I had, whatever it was. We're back, season 2. Made some changes here. I'll go over those real quick with you guys, and then we'll talk about the new coaches and that. We are drafting, by the way, so if I'm like kind of spacey in this video, it's because I have a draft going on and I'm trying to keep it running smoothly. Anywho, first off, I gotta thank Aurora Infinity, amazing human being. Met in the APA server, fixed the dock. The dock's so much nicer this season, guys. Trust me, it's gonna be so much nicer. So anyways, what did we change? What did we do? What did we change? We banned Tapu Lele. We banned Mega Ments. That was like the unanimous decision. Well, Lele wasn't unanimous. I wanted to leave Lele, but I was the only one that wanted to leave Lele, so Lele's gone. Unfortunately, Lele is gone. Mega Ments banned. Obviously, Mega Ments never should have been unbanned. That was a mistake on my part from Season 1. And I need to check and make sure this thing is working right. Yes, it is. Okay, that thing is working right. Cool. So here's some of the other changes we made, though. So, Hoopa U is officially unbanned. I didn't have it unbanned last year because I didn't understand that it was actually something that could function, but all the other leagues I've been in, FWL, APA, PCF, trying to think what other leagues I've been in. They've allowed Hoopa U, and I've seen that it's not as busted as everyone thinks it is. Hoopa U's around. So Hoopa U is around. Volcanion, we moved Volcanion. It is now a Tier 2 instead of a Tier 1 mod. Typically got banned. We eliminated the S tier megas because there were only 4 of them. We now have a tier called Mega Tier 1, Mega Tier 2, and Mega Tier 3. So we moved Mega Mawile, Mega Latios, and Mega Latios into Mega Tier 1. It means there's no longer a minus 50 points. There's a 0-point deduction for taking those broken-ish megas. Starmie got moved to Tier 2. Aselgor moved up to Tier 3. Alomomola moved up to Tier 3. Mega Sableye moved up to Mega 2. Mega Pidgeot was moved to Mega 2. Mega Beedrill was dropped into Mega 2. Mega Slowbro was dropped into Mega Tier 2. Mega Heracross was dropped into Mega Tier 2. Manaphy was dropped into Tier 2. I believe Meloetta was dropped into Tier 4. That sort of thing. And the big one here is Mega Sharpedo is Tier 1. Now, why is Mega Sharpedo Tier 1? Because I am not requiring first turn Mega anymore for WWC. I like that in APA or Phoenix Cup, that you don't have to first turn Mega. I think it makes the game a lot more interesting. It makes it a lot more unpredictable, and it gives some Megas a better chance at being good, because you can have things like Mega Gyarados where it gets off Intimidates until it needs to change, or Moxie boosting until it changes, and then you don't necessarily have to carry Dragon Dance. So, because of that, Mega Sharpedo needs to go all the way up into Mega Tier 1 because it can now get speed boosts. It can speed boost Swords Dance and then rip through teams. So you can't get free points off of it, basically. Some of the other changes I made, besides banning those 2, I did not make the same mistake twice. We moved Greninja. Greninja is now a Tier 1 with the ability to use Protein, or a Tier 2 with just Torrent. You can take one or the other. that's how this is going to work for now, because I don't want a tier 2 protein Greninja busting the crap out of things. Toxic Claws is still in there. You now get 3 Z Captains instead of 2. I did change that. I wanted more Z Captains because I wanted to make things more predictable. WWC was my first league I ran and had a lot of rookie coaches in it, and so that's why I made the changes that I did. Now I'm letting you have 3. You have to have a tier 1 or 2. You have to have a tier 3 or below, but your last Z Captain can come from any tier except Mega tier. What else did I do here that we changed? We still have 500 points. We're still drafting 12 Mons. I like that change so much. I'm not going to get rid of that. Still have the 4 free agent transactions. Trades are all good to go. I think that's really it. And we went from 12 teams to 16. We have officially jumped to a 16. We've officially jumped to... Aurora is just working on the dock as I'm recording. Aurora, you're so nice. I wish I had something that I could plug for you down below, because you have just been amazing helping this. We've got a brand new, crisp, nice looking dock. We've upgraded so much, and a lot of it is thanks to Aurora. First thing I will show off, we now have conferences and divisions. We have the Orange Conference and we have the Indigo Conference with the Myken Island, Naval Island, Trovita Island, and Kumquat Island. Hopefully somebody knows where those are from. Check out, or leave a comment if you know why I named our divisions the way I did, and what region I'm using. But we have the Orange Conference and the Indigo Conference. These were RNG'd, so the first 2 divisions, Myken and Naval, are the first 2 in this region, so that's why they're in the orange. The last 2 are in the indigo. This was RNG based, so as coaches joined, I put into random.org, I put all 16 team names, and I hit select 1, so, and just went down the divisions. So first one went into Myken, second one went into Naval, third one went into Trovita, fourth one went into Kumquat, and then I circled back to and back, and so forth. So that's how we got these divisions. You're going to see a lot of familiar faces and a lot of different faces, and I'm going to go ahead and move this for a second, just to make sure that it's no longer, yeah, so you guys are staring at my desktop because we have been drafting, and I want to make sure that we don't give away too many spoilers here. Oh, and the other thing I forgot to mention with this, I'll pull it back now. We do have analysts. We are bringing back those recap videos that I stopped doing about halfway through the season. The way I think it's going to work is we're going to have 2 recap videos. We'll have our power rankings. Our power rankings and pick'ems will be in one video, where I have Board, who is an analyst for PCF. He graciously came over. I have Altaria, who I believe is a analyst over in Indigo, also a coach in Indigo. Check out his YouTube down below, please. I promised him that I would be linking that as payment for helping me with this. He is relaunching his YouTube channel, so go show Small Channel some love. We have Shadow, the commissioner of PCF. He volunteered to do power rankings, and then I'm going to take a shot at doing it again like I did before. So we'll have pick'ems and power rankings. So we'll have the power rankings for each week will be talked about. Everybody's going to do them, and then we may have Board or Altaria or Shadow in call. I don't know. It's up to them as to whether or not they want to be in a call and talk about it, or I'll just read their notes and we'll discuss it. And then we'll talk about pick'ems, same thing, back to back. The other video will be talking about transactions, the kill leaders, kill leaders, and match of the week. So we are going to bring back the match of the week. It'll be voted on by the 4 analysts with or the 3 analysts with myself holding tiebreaker. I won't be picking match of the week unless I have to break. No, 4, yeah. It'll be the 4 of us, and I'll hold tiebreaker power. But then we'll have their commentary, their notes, same sort of thing. We're still working that out. I haven't fully got that worked out with the analysts as to how much they want to do, what they're going to do. But we do have that. Those videos are coming back. So you'll have, at least from my standpoint, and I will be sure to link any YouTubes that I can down below that are going up or promote them as I play through the season type of thing. We will be having, so you'll have your team builder, your match of the week, transactions video, and your pick'ems and power rankings video. That'll be the 4 videos for WWC a week that you'll see. At least from my perspective. Definitely go check out the other coaches that do upload. Speaking of other coaches, and I gotta check and make sure we don't have a 3rd person draft already. So I'll go ahead and start showing off the teams. So the first team we've got here is Clem of the White Forest Wheels. He does have a YouTube. I'll link his YouTube in the description down below. Go check him out. He is going to upload for this, I think, is what he said. The White Forest Wheels here. Clem I met in PCF when I was... So how I did this was I opened it up when I reopened WWC. I opened it up to all the past coaches, whether they had quit Season 1 because they were too busy, had played Season 1, yada yada yada. I opened it up to them. They filled in what they wanted, and then I opened it up to PCF, APA, Bionic Soup. I posted in his Jed. I'll link his YouTube down below as well. He's great, by the way. Check him out for any draft league tips and stuff that you need. Go watch his battles. He's very, very good. He's part of my... He's graciously been a consultant in my front office to help me with that. Go check him out for sure, please. Go show him some love from the Weather Gamer family. Go show all the coaches some love. Soup is not a coach, just throwing that out there. But, anyways, Clem's coming over from PCF. He's going to participate for this season. PCF, possibly another league, and WWC will be having a league war. Clem will not be on the WWC side. He'll be participating in PCF. I won't be participating on PCF side, nor Shadow won't be in WWC. He and I will go to our separate leagues. He runs PCF, I run WWC, but we will have a league war to see which league is got the better coaches right now at the end of Season 2 of WWC, so keep an eye out for that. But Clem did come from the PCF. I have never played him. I don't think I've seen him draft or any of that, so we'll see. Interested to see how he does. White Forest Weedles, that sort of thing. We also, coming from PCF, have Spies on the Seattle Primarinas. So Spies will take part in the... If he takes part in the League War, he will be on PCF's side, is my assumption. Spies coming over from the Seattle Primarinas. Spies is actually my Week 6 match for PCF, which we should be playing at some point today, the day I'm recording this. Otherwise, it will be going to... and that'll be going up this week, so watch for that. Spies and I don't believe... Yeah, we do play. We play Week 12, towards the tail end of the season. That doesn't make sense. Something's off here, because Spies isn't in my division, is he? No, the schedule got messed up somewhere, because Spies and I... 07, N7, N7... 2... Yeah, okay, so Spies' schedule's messed up. Because he's not supposed to be on 7. Yeah, he's not supposed to be on 7. Okay. Or did Spies get dragged somewhere that he wasn't supposed to? Spies, did you get dragged where you weren't supposed to? Yep, Spies got dragged where he wasn't supposed to. So Spies is actually supposed to be back here. Okay. I got him put back where he needs to be. In the tabs, anyway. So Spies is coming over from PCF, Seattle Primarinas. I don't know how he plays yet, but I'm looking forward to it. He's a new coach as well. We do have Matthias returning. Most of you know Matthias as the Copenhagen Cacturns. Matthias has also been a part of my front office for a while. He has rebranded courtesy of Griffin Feathers, my amazing artist friend who does all my work for me. Definitely check out his description and the link down below. His Twitter will be linked down there. Go show him some love. Go commission him if you need him. Anyways, Togepi. San Diego Togepi's coming out now. But Matthias, a very dangerous player. He made playoffs last year. He's returning. I've squared up with him numerous times. He's a great battler, and I'm really excited and glad he came back. We'll see if he goes for another Victini team or not, though. That's the question, does he run Victini or not? So, but Matthias is back and ready to roll. Also back and ready to roll, and why is your thing messed up? Alright, let's live edit that. Should be that one. It's not that one. Should be that one. It's close enough. Savage and the Baltimore Murkrows, another member of my front office, back for Season 2. I want to finally beat Savage. He knocked me out of playoffs last year. Really excited he's coming back. Looking forward to it. He and I are in the same conference, so we will square off at some point, I believe. Yeah, we play Week 3. So, another early season butt kicking by Savage, probably. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see how teams draft, that sort of thing. Aurora, why are you on Savage's page? Question mark. Oh, you're probably filling in, so I know what you're doing. Okay, I know what Aurora's doing. She's making it so the images proc in. So we have Savage here. He's back. New team. I don't have their logo yet. It's being made, is what I'm told. Okay, protect sheet. I gotta remove this. Set permissions. Okay, can edit, change permissions, custom, where are you, Aurora? Done, okay, saving. Okay, Aurora's got her permission that she needs in order to do that. Minnesota. We have the Minnesota Mammoth Swines and Coach Skilly. I have no idea who Skilly is. I've never met the guy other than what we've talked about in WWC. He's a friend of Damien's. Damien brought him over. Looking forward to see what he's got. That's about all I have. He's one of our new coaches as well. So we've got 2 returners, 2 new coaches. Torn and not the San Diego, what am I talking about here? Torn and, who are we stuck on? Oh, we're stuck on Spies. We're stuck on Spies in the draft. Funny. Torn is coming back with the Dutch Pyroers. His brother, unfortunately, is not returning, so we do not have Champion and the Champion, what the heck? Ost Dragonites. They will not be returning. Torn is back with the Dutch Pyroers. Made playoffs last season. We'll see how it goes. He and I are in the same division now, so we will square off at some point. Looking forward to it. His YouTube should be linked in the description down below. Go check that out as well. We did Spies. We have Crimson and the Portland Trailblazers. I don't know Crimson personally. I think he came over from APA. I think he's the only one that came over from APA. He just messaged me when I had 2 slots left. Portland Trailblazers, looking forward to seeing what he can do. Yeah, be interesting to see. Of course, we've got myself. I am running Beartix this season again for WWC. That's because APA, when that kicks off again for its 2nd season here very shortly, will be the Charizard X's. So Charizard's fans, we're coming back. APA is free. If you don't want to watch Beartix, definitely go check out APA. Beartix fans, we're back for WWC. We have PCF. You guys have 2 leagues to the 1. Good to go. Coming back, making his return to Draft League, Gieran. Gieran was a coach last season before he had to drop out, unfortunately. But Gieran is back for this season, rocking the Lofoten Agrons this season. So I have never got to play Gieran in League. Every time we go to match up, either the league fell apart, or in the case of WWC, he left. So he's my week 1 opponent. Hopefully we make it to week 1, and I'm looking forward to playing Giron finally. It's been a long time, and I'm looking forward to it. We have our returning champion, Spare. He is back. He had the ability to have the #1 pick in the draft this season. I am showing this off because I'm not going to go back and delete it because Aurora is working hard on the dock right now, and I don't want to monkey with whatever she is doing on the dock and have it break. So Spare has returned, and he has taken Magirna again. We'll see if Magirna becomes too broken. If it's too broken, like Mega Mence was last season, Magirna will get banned at the end of this season. But for now, Magirna's here. Look out. Champion's got his ace back. Damien has come back as well. Damien had to quit last season for school, I believe. He is back for Season 2, rocking out with the Dutch Weaviles. He had the 2nd overall pick. He picked up Mega Latios, as you guys can see here. So the first 2 picks you guys know, but check out the dress stream for the rest. I'm not showing any more. That's where we're at here. Damien's coming back. I've faced off against him a couple of times. It's going to be interesting. His YouTube will be linked in the description down below because I see his YouTube is there now. Again, check out all the coaches down there. Green Lake Gliscor. Shadow is back. Shadow's got a YouTube. I don't believe he uploads. You can go throw him a sub if you want, but you don't have to. His will be down there below. I think he just gave it to me because. But we'll see. If he decides to upload, good for him. Definitely go check him out. I'll be sure to check him out as well. But Shadow, the Commissioner PCF, he is in this league. I do not play him this season unless we go into playoffs. I didn't want to play him, so when I was deciding what to do with the schedule, I was like, so we play everyone in your division. That's your last 3 games, because that makes it really heated going into playoffs. And you play the other 4 teams in the conference, so that's 7 of your 12 games. The other 5 games have to be determined. I couldn't figure out how I was going to determine which division played which, and Shadow said, I want to play your front office. I want to see how they do, because Shadow's part of the front office too. So I lined him up with the division that had 2 out of 3 in it. So he ends up playing, I've lined him up with the first division, the White Force Weedles, Matthias, Savage, and Skilly, who is not part of my front office. I lined up that division, and then Torn will play out of my division against him, not me. So, good luck to the Gliscors. And this division got really, really brutal, really, really fast. I feel bad for both Giron and Damien because they have to play not only PCF Season 1 champ, they have to play the WWC Season 1 champ. Like, their division is stacked with champions, and maybe there's one of them will be the champion for WWC this season, but it's a brutal division. But yeah, anyways, Shadow's back. If he drafts Stally crap again, I'm going to be really happy I don't play him again, because Stall is not my favorite. The New York Metangs. I don't have his logo yet because Huff is a very busy man. Huff was the last coach we were waiting on to start the draft early. Huff has a full-time internship and job. He's also part of my front office. I'm not going to push him to get this done. You may see in the power rankings and transactions and that until like the 1st of February that Huff may not have played a game, and that's okay. I am not going to mess with... Oh, Aurora caught up to us. I'm not going to make him do any of that because he graciously agreed to start the league sooner than February 1st. That's when the league was supposed to start drafting. I don't have his logo yet, but Huff, another member of my front office, he's coming in. I'm really excited to see what he does because Huff is not a conventional draft league player. He puts together some very wild sets, which is why I wanted him to join the front office. Because of his wild sets, it makes it so much more interesting to... Like, you have to think about Huff. He will prep and make some of the sets you never could imagine, and it will catch somebody this season. So I'm looking forward to Huff. I'm looking forward to all the coaches, but I'm really looking forward to picking Huff's brain and seeing what he does here. Manish is back. Mama's going to try and not get 6-0'd 4 times this season, including by me. I'm looking forward to what Mama does. She made strides last year. She improved very, very quickly. I think now that she knows what she's doing, she should draft better. And watch out, Mama might be our sneak champion. You never know. Any of these guys can be champions in the league, except maybe me, because I'm not good. But whatever. So Mama's back. Mama has returned. Dying Dragoons. Dragoon, he is not coaching alone this season, though. He does have a co-coach. He's been very, very busy. He agreed to come back. We gave him a second coach. One of his friends is coaching. That way we can have him in the league. So Dragoon is returning. I'm not getting 6-0'd by your Celesteela again. If you get Celesteela, I'm not getting 6-0'd by your Celesteela again, Dragoon. And finally, the last returning coach, the Houston Hydreigons and Nikki are back. Nikki made great strides when he took over for... who did he take over for last year? Who did you take over for, Nikki? It was either Penguin, who's unfortunately not returning, or it was Damien. I don't remember which one, but Nikki's back. We'll see just how much noise he makes as a returning coach. So in total, we ended up having 1, 2, 3, counting myself, makes 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We had 10 of the 16 coaches return. We do have 6 new faces, and I'm looking forward to see how this stacks out. There's your announcement for WWC. We're back. We're rolling. We're drafting as I speak. Expect the draft stream to come soon, and then you'll see team breakdown from me, and we'll start getting those videos rolling. So definitely check out all the links in the description down below. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to get out of here because I got more stuff to do, and I got to run a draft. Looking forward to another great season of WWC with all of you. I'll catch you later.